Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OCD review video. Today we are taking a look at the brand new international 4-pack, the Tough Treads by Spin Master Monster Jam for 2022. These have already been discovered on online stores for our international collectors and will likely make their way to Amazon and Kohl's during the later half of this year for Americans, but for now it is the international exclusive of this year for the 4-pack. This always happens every year where they release a 3-pack and 4-pack for international, and then eventually it does make its way to US stores, but for now, again, it is international exclusive, and this is the Tough Treads pack. So very cool, because they are using the 4 elemental tires for this release. If you notice them on all the trucks, they are different. It's very unique, and I'm going to talk about each one individually in just a moment. First, let's take a look at the packaging. It's a pretty basic package layout, but a lot to look at in terms of the tiny details. You can see there is a little bit of each element in the packaging design itself: the earth, the wind, and then on the top of the package here, we have the fire treads and the water treads, as if they've just driven through the mud. So that looks really cool. The render of 2 trucks, Bakugan Dragonoid and Gravedigger on this side. We have the 4 renders of each truck on the back side, and then of course this side we have Toro Loco and Megalodon. So I'm going to unbox this pack real quick and take a look at it outside of the packaging in just a moment. I'll be right back as I do that. Okay, so here they are, all 4 trucks out of the packaging, each representing one of the 4 elements, which include, again, fire, air, water, and earth. So let's take a look at the first truck on the left, which is the Bakugan Dragonoid, receiving for the first time fire tires. We have seen it released in the singles packs as an elementals truck with wind tires or air tires in the past, but now we are seeing it with fire tires on this truck, and I think it actually really works well with the theme of the Bakugan Dragonoid. So the first thing they've updated on this truck as far as a chassis variant goes is that they gave it a red roll cage over a gray chassis, and this matches with the tires and rim setup as well, where the tires are red and the rims are the gray color. The tires themselves are not BKT tires. As I mentioned just a moment ago, they are the fire molded tires, and this is the first time I believe we're seeing these tires without a transparent orange look. So this looks really cool for this release of this truck. And the body itself is super clear. It is the newer Bakugan Dragonoid, where they're using paint instead of decals to paint the arm and other details of the truck. So the truck itself looks like the real life truck perfectly. The horn also moves as usual on all Bakugan models, including 1/24 scale. And here is this side as well as the roof panel. So Bakugan Dragonoid representing the fire team with the fire red tires. This looks really cool. And next up is the Gravedigger. So Gravedigger has been a historically unique truck in elementals in the past. It has had the fire tires. It has also been released as a water truck in the brand new Walmart theme, Surf versus Earth. And now here it is with the wind tires. It also has had a release with the earth tires as the first elementals Gravedigger ever released. And that one completes the set. Now Gravedigger has had all 4 tires used on its body. This is the first time, however, that we're not seeing a unique body for a Gravedigger as far as an Elementals version goes, because if it was a Wind Gravedigger, it would look different in terms of the Elemental series. But here it is as the 4-pack exclusive with the wind tires in green, a very unique color. And I think it's so unique because of the fact that the fog on the truck is green, and that's kind of what this is representing. It's representing the green fog on the truck itself, not the purple fog. So I know it might be confusing for viewers who think that the fog is purple, but if you look at the truck itself in real life and on the trucks in diecast form, the main portion of the fog on the truck is actually the green part. And it would make more sense, since the green part's at the bottom, that the wheels are also matching as the green fog. So there's that little explanation. I know it might be a little confusing, and I was a little confused at first too, but now it makes sense because this is lower and a majority of the truck that they used it for the tires. The first thing that we can notice also is that they're using the classic Gravedigger roll cage color. Instead of matching the 2 colors, they are using the standard Gravedigger green roll cage with the gray chassis in the background. They're also using the same gray rims as we saw with Bakugan Dragonoid, and we'll see on the rest of the trucks for the rim insert. And of course, we have the fog green tires in the wind shaped casting. So here are the wind tires in green. They actually look really good in a different color than white. And this really makes sense, and I love how they did it. They also have a really good, colorful Gravedigger body, probably one of the clearest flame hood wraps I've ever seen. It is much improved from previous releases on this particular release of this truck, and you can see there's the roof of the truck and the side panel of Gravedigger. So there is the Wind Gravedigger, or the Fog Gravedigger, whatever you want to call this one. Very unique and makes a lot of sense, and I really like how they did this truck. So there it is, the new Gravedigger from the Tough Treads 4-pack. And I don't think there was any doubt that this would be the water representative for this pack. Megalodon, the prehistoric shark, one of Monster Jam's most famous trucks now, and here it is for a third time as a water truck. We have seen it released in the Elementals truck series as the first water truck. Then we saw it in Surf vs. Earth as another surf truck with water tires. And this time we're seeing it with non-transparent water tires with dark blue instead of the light blue classic transparent color. The body itself is the same Megalodon body that we've known for a long time. No updates and no major graphic improvements to it, just the standard body on this chassis. But this time we have a bright blue roll cage over a gray chassis with the darker blue tires in the water molded form over gray rims. So there are the water tires in this pack, and this Megalodon just looks really clean and awesome. So again, I don't think there was any doubt that this would be what the truck would be for water, but there is Megalodon nonetheless in this pack for the Tough Treads 4-pack release. And the final new truck is El Toro Loco, sporting Team Earth. This is the third time we are seeing an Earth truck El Toro Loco. Very funny that we just saw a 3-pack from Target, the new Story 3-pack, with the brown El Toro Loco sporting the Earth treads. And of course we had the Earth versus Surf El Toro Loco, which also had the Earth treads. I happen to have it on my desk right now with the transparent orange. And now we're seeing a standardized edition of an Earth El Toro Loco with solid orange tires with the Earth molded casting. The El Toro Loco body also is the standard El Toro Loco body, nothing changed about it. The graphics clarity, however, on it is extremely clear. You can see every single detail, and it might be the best El Toro Loco release yet. But for a variant, this is the standard El Toro Loco, nothing new about it. And then we have the roll cage, which is almost a transparent orange color. It's much different than the tires themselves. It also has the gray chassis insert and gray rim insert over those bright orange Earth molded tires. So there is Team Earth's third edition of an El Toro Loco. Very funny that they keep using this one particularly for Earth Team, but I really do think it's an awesome looking truck, and I really enjoy Team Earth's tires because they are the smoothest of all 4 tires from the Elemental series that roll the best. So there is Team Earth El Toro Loco number 3, and that will conclude this 4-pack review. So we have seen all 4 elements: the earth, the water, the wind, and the fire from Bakugan Dragonoid. My favorite of the pack has to be Gravedigger though, because not only does it complete the 4 elements of Gravedigger, it also uses the fog idea as the wind tires themselves. And that's a step up from just doing the standard idea of Gravedigger with fire or Gravedigger with earth, and of course Gravedigger with water if you modify the scheme. But this time they used the actual scheme of the truck, the regular scheme, and thought about it and used the fog, and that's my favorite part about that. So that's definitely my favorite one of this pack, and I want to hear your guys' opinions though, and tell me what you guys think is your favorite in this pack in the comments below. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. This is Reiner Monstrum OCD, signing out.